Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of this Jar All 21 volts max cordless drill driver set. The description on Amazon says brushless tool set with drill and 112 pieces household hand toolkit for daily home repair. It's listed currently for only $79.99. It has a little bit of mixed reviews, a lot of good reviews of course, but also some bad reviews. So the amount of tools which we get for the price is absolutely incredible. So let's see how good they really are. They come in a nice box here or case, and this thing is really sturdy, I can tell you already. If we get some instructions manual, I'm not going to test everything and I'm not going to show you everything. I'm going to try a couple of tools. Of course, what's the most interesting part is this drill. It has, according to the listing, some hammer drill function, and this is what I'm going to test and show if this is really working. So you can see how these things are really working. I mean, these are solid metal things. What we see that they have a lot of oil here, and as a rule of thumb you can say the more oil they have, the cheaper the quality, because usually when you have good quality tools they don't need a lot of oil because they are also rust free without oil, and the ones which use cheap metals, they need much more oil to stay stain free and also to work. And you can see already these pliers here. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to work with this. I mean, I'm not saying it's a weak thing, it looks like massive and we can work with that, but it's not anywhere close to a normal, like a high quality tool. So here's some hex tools. These are definitely things which you can use, and also these bits. You can see already from looking at them that they are not super high precise, no high-tech tools, but they will definitely work, I have no doubt. And we have nice protection. Let's see this saw. Yeah, it's rather weak, but probably we can secure it, and it looks like it has a normal blade. I have no doubt that this is nicely cutting, so definitely not a toy. It's not super heavy, but this is also metal. Here a knife that makes actually really good impression, and you can see we cut nicely. That's definitely a normal blade, nothing special, not a scam. Let's also see this thing here. We have two settings, left, right, and here in the middle we have it secured, so definitely works perfectly. Also these pliers, I mean, they have a lot of oil, but they look actually pretty good. You will have to clean them definitely from the excess oil, but as long as you're taking care of them, I have no doubt that these things even could last years. Then we get another plier. Also we can feel, I mean, when you rotate here, you can feel that's not a high-tech, that's not a high precision tool, but it's working. Hammer definitely solid, no problem. Another pliers, I mean, that's absolutely crazy what we get. And this thing for the wires shouldn't be a problem to use. We have it even secured here. That's also good. We get already first screws, nice set, some replacement blades here. Then this measuring tape has even centimeters and inches, and it has this flexible tip which helps to measure from the outside and also from the inside. That's how it should be. And let's check with the drills themselves, and you can see also, yeah, these are really super cheap. I mean, if you want to do some serious work, I would highly recommend to buy some extra drills. I mean, there are also not all sizes available here for the wood. That's pretty sharp actually. There's no complaint here for the wood drill. but for drilling into concrete I would recommend to buy something different, a little bit more sturdy. And here's the thing which we have been looking for. The drill itself makes actually good impression, good size, very robust, very good. I mean, we have to be aware that some of the competitors ask already 2 times or 3 times the price only for a drill, and here we get a drill and 112 items. So I've plugged in the power supply. Let's see where we can plug this in. So it looks like we can charge it directly from here. We don't have to add it to the drill itself. Yeah, when we push, it shows red and yellow. Probably there will be a green when it's fully charged, so we let it charge, and we also get the red lights there, so I assume that this is still charging. So it looks like the charge has finished. Took about 2 hours, but I can't tell you how empty or full it was. Looks like it's a rather slow charge, but I don't mind. The good thing is that we have lithium ion and not nickel cadmium or nickel metal hybrid, where we have to be careful. Here with this lithium ion we can always give a full charge no matter in what condition it is, so we can charge it always overnight when we are planning for a larger job next day. That's the good thing. You see the green light, you can unplug it and then attach it to the drill, but of course for storage it's highly recommended to keep it separate. So I've been using a couple of these things now, and this is my final conclusion. I would say most of the things are really working good. What I'm impressed about is that this thing really is a solid case. You can see, you can open, close, and nothing is falling out, and the case itself is quite sturdy, much sturdier than with other cases which I have bought in the past. That's really good. Now let's go to the drill, which is actually the core thing, and some people have been complaining about that, and I'm going to show you all the pros and cons. You can see usually the battery switches in really nice, and it holds. Also, I had it a couple of times when it was a little bit loose, so I recommend to make sure that it really snaps in. And there are a couple of good things and a couple of not so good things. The good things, we can check the battery here on the back, but we can also check it here. When we just tip here a little bit and start it, I had it in the middle. Now I can just push a little bit, and you can see it activates the light and it activates the battery check. That's really, really good. And the light even stays on for a little bit even after pushing. So that's really good. With most of the drills, the light goes off after we release this trigger button. That's a really good thing. Then let's go to this thing with the torque and the chuck. I mean, you can easily mount like a drill here. You can see, I mean, usually we do this with the lowest torque. We hold it like this, put it on the right side, and we hold it, and we push the trigger button. And you can see now it lasts, it holds really good, and then we can increase. I mean, usually for just securing a screw, we are going with a low torque, and I've already tested this and it worked really good. So it looks like the torque settings are really decent. When we increase it, then we have at the end, we have even the drill. And is it a hammer drill? No, it's not a hammer drill, it's just a drill. This is the drill function. You can see when we compare it to some other drills like this one here, I mean, of course this is almost like a professional tool. This is the double price compared to the whole set here, so it's difficult to compare, but I just wanted to show you that. You can see we have also these torque settings, and here we have the drill, but we do not only have the drill, we have this hammer. And so how to check if you have a hammer? When we push a little bit here and we push the trigger, we can hear that. That's a real hammer drill. And here that's not going to happen. When we push and push here, you can hear that it's just rotating. There's no hammer, and so it's really hard to make a hole into concrete. It's basically impossible. I mean, there are some drills which are intended to be used without hammer. There are very expensive drills and they work somehow, but not even close to something like that where you have a real hammer. And the other thing is, of course, as expected, these drills are, I mean, most of the things are really good, don't get me wrong, but these drills, yeah, they do not really work, especially not with concrete. It probably wouldn't even work with this hammer drill. It's a total different thing when we have this wood drill here, and we can definitely use this thing. I have absolutely no doubt. I mean, I haven't tried that, and we have to be careful because this is really sharp, and you can also feel here on the tip, this is super sharp. And I have absolutely no doubt that we can drill nice holes with this thing here into wood. Absolutely no problem. I don't even have to test this. I have enough experience to feel that this definitely works. But for concrete, thick concrete, you need something else. But apart from that, I would say it's working solid. We can easily secure, we can remove it. What I like is also that it's round, so it won't hurt. Some of similar drills, they have really sharp edges. Here we don't have this. We have the 2-speed. And we do not only have the 2 speeds, we have also different speeds here. But it's not like a seamless thing. It's just, I think it has 3 gears or so. I just start this here. So you can hear that it's not seamless, it does not increase seamlessly, but it has a couple of gears. And same thing, of course, with the 2nd gear. So no matter how fine I push here, there are just 3 or 4 different gears. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's a different thing with such a tool. And also you hear that it has an instant stop. We don't have an instant stop here. It also doesn't have a bit holder. Some of these drills have nice bit holders, but again, it's a total different world. Here we are talking about a drill which is double the price than compared to the whole set here. But overall we can say it's working. It has even cooling, it has all the functions except from the hammer. It looks solid. I would say it's solid built. I'm absolutely not complaining about the quality. I have been using that, and it looks like it's really tough, it's solid, it's a small thing, but I would say it works definitely nicely as a backup set, or let's say if you need a tool set as a first thing, like if some of your childs are moving out into first apartment or so, or if you have like a holiday home vacation apartment where you just want to have such a complete tool set, and it doesn't have to be on a professional grade, I would say this can be a really nice set. There is barely anything missing. So I'd say regarding the drill, we are talking about a drill which is worth maybe $30. Then the rest, yeah, you can figure out how much it is, but and you have to find if it's worth. I would say it's on a decent price. It's not overpriced, so you have to decide on your own. But again, I have seen cheaper stuff, and this is something which is working, so why not? And I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.